Yo, my name is Jason, and I'm from Georgia, and I'm 24, and I'm $23,000 in debt. 11K from a car repair loan after accident about 5 months ago, and the rest from mistakes like using credit cards for college and then dropping out later, and just consumer debt after that. I've been stuck on baby step one for quite some time. I make about $3,000 a month, but really like 700 of that goes to minimum payments, and I'm barely breaking even. And I use every dollar, but I'm not really making any progress, and I just need direction on finding a job, even with no experience, that can help me get out of this hole. I really want to break into tech. Thought that was a great idea, but I was denied for the loan for the 4K program cost, and I just can't afford the installment plans based on all of the minimum payments that I'm paying. So if you can help me, I greatly appreciate it. Been following you, and I appreciate you. Have a good one.
You know what, Jason? Man, I want to say thank you. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for being part of this community, and as well, y'all, for those of you who are listening and watching this. We always have a call-in segment now to where we'll put that number up on the screen right now, and we'll put it inside of today's show notes to where you can call in and ask a question. But Jason, I agree. In your particular situation, a career in tech will be a great option for you. I'm not gonna say maybe. I'm not gonna say might be. No. A career in tech, transitioning as a 24-year-old person in tech, will be a great option for you. I'm gonna put their information up on the screen right now, and we're gonna link it inside of today's show notes. But I want you to look into my friends over at Careerist, or any similar programs that can help you break into a higher paying field without going deeper into debt. One thing I love about Careerist is that Careerist is going to position you to where within a matter of 20 weeks, you could be working from home. And I think you said you're making roughly $3,000 a month. If I do the $3,000 a month times that by 12, you're making about $36,000 a year. Bro, you can go from making $36,000 a year to about $90,000, $80,000 a year within a matter of 20 weeks, all right?
Let's be honest. Most people are stressed and stuck in the paycheck to paycheck cycle because they were never taught how money actually works. That is exactly why I built this channel. Every week, my team and I are breaking down how to master your money, how to get out of debt, save, invest, and build wealth without borrowing a dime. No fluff, no hype, just real money talk that actually helps you win financially. You see, because money impacts every aspect of our lives, our peace, our relationships, and even our future. If you don't take control of it, it will control you. And if you're tired of just surviving and you're ready to build wealth God's way, you're in the right place. Over 900,000 people have already subscribed to our YouTube channel, with over millions of downloads on our Apple and Spotify podcasts. Now, when we hit 1 million on YouTube, we're giving away $30,000 to help you get out of debt and to start building legacy. So listen, don't just watch. Hit that subscribe, family. Join this community. Let's build real wealth. Let's build real financial freedom together. It's your boy. Hit that subscribe. Let's get back to the show.
24 years old, $23,000 in debt, making $3,000 a month, and only $700 that's going towards bills. Jason and anyone who's in a similar situation, I need you to listen to me. A career in tech will save your financial life. All right? Look into the programs like Careerist. But here's the thing, all right? Keep paying these loans. Because what I heard you say was, I took out credit cards to go to school, but I didn't even finish my degree. So yes, Jason, it may sound discouraging right now of what I'm about to say, but here is the truth. You have to work the debt snowball. $3,000 a month, 24. Jason, I hope you're living at home with your family. I hope you're living at home with your family. One of the biggest mistakes that I think that I made was moving out, trying to rush outside of my parents' house. Not necessarily my parents' covering, because there has to be a transition to where my parents transition from being my parent to being wise counsel as my parents. But I didn't have to leave their house. because I should have been making that money and stacking it. And I remember my mom telling me that, like, son, you don't have to leave. I was like, no, I'm a man. A man don't stay at home. So I moved in with my girlfriend, which that was the dumbest thing I could have ever done. Because we were living paycheck to paycheck while I was trying to pay off some debt. Still borrowing money from my family at that time in my young 20s. So when you get some income, when you transition into the tech field, bro, I need you to hear me clearly. I need all y'all to hear me clearly. If you're looking to transition, I would transition into the QA field specifically because it doesn't require tech knowledge. It just requires you to know how to use your phone and basic computer skills, and you're willing to spend 20 weeks and learning this specific field. As a matter of fact, we will also link a show inside of today's show notes where you can go and learn more about the QA field, where I break it all the way down to exactly what is it, so you can see exactly how you can do it. Because I think, bro, this would be a great field for you to look into, because you'll go from this to making 80,000. But here's the thing, to everyone, when you have more income coming in, do not inflate your lifestyle. Man, you're gonna still live like you're living paycheck to paycheck, because you're gonna start attacking that debt. You're young enough to build a whole new future within the next 12 months. But can you give yourself 5 months of dedication and then 6 months of just living super below your means and attacking that debt, to where by the time you turn 25, 26 years old, man, you're consumer debt free and you are moving forward because you have a better eyesight on the future because you have no debt. The time is right now.
Building credit the traditional way is slow and confusing, and most credit cards want you to rack up debt just to boost your score. You see, I used to think that you had to choose between staying debt-free or having a good credit score. But, here's what I've discovered. There's actually a way to build credit without any credit checks, without going into debt, and without paying crazy interest fees. And it works faster than I thought possible. See, my friends at Kickoff, they are the truth. They are doing something different. They help you build credit the right way without the debt trap. I've seen people go from no credit to a 700 plus score using their system, and they did it completely debt free. Say one more time, completely debt free. Over 150,000 people have left 5-star reviews on the App Store. Users see an average of 34 points increase in their credit score. Some even see, watch this, up to 84 points within the first 12 months. These aren't just numbers. These are real people getting approved for homes and getting better interest rates. Here's the truth. Every month you wait is another month of paying higher interest rates on everything. A good credit score can save you a lot of money, thousands on a mortgage, hundreds on car insurance, and even help you skip the security deposits. Don't let bad credit cost you money. I want you to visit anthonyoneal.com/kickoff right now to get started for as little as $1 on your first month. I want you to build credit the debt-free way, because your future self will thank you.
Here's the number 2 thing that, and again, I'm talking to Anthony ONeal. I've always been this guy, right? Cars. Let me talk to you about these car payments. These car payments that are killing our financial future. You want to feel successful in your 20s? For most folks, that means a big, shiny car. That means pulling up. Back then, it was a BMW and a Mercedes. Heck, even back then in the 20s, it wasn't just that. This is right when the Chrysler 300s first came out. Man, they were showing up in movies, and you got spinner wheels on them. But here's what they didn't tell you. Listen to these numbers. Watch this. Watch this. Put these numbers up on the screen, Ed. The average used car is over $30,500. New car payments is at $741 a month. Many people are stretching their payments over 84 months. That is 7 years. 7 years. Look at these numbers one more time. The average car payment is at $741 a month. The average used car is at $30,500. So if you're paying back $30,500 over 84 months. With the interest rate, let's say on average 10%, you do the math. If you're doing a new car payment for $741 a month over 84 months, you do. Let me do the math for you. Let me do the math. I didn't even do the math. $741 times that by 84, that's $62,000. Man, let's move on. If you all think paying $62,000 for a car that you probably only bought the car for $35,000, $40,000 is good, you're crazy. Now, Anthony, wait, you told us that your thing is cars. Yeah, you're right. I do splurge my money on cars, but I haven't financed a car in almost 15 years. The last car I financed was a Maxima. It was in my mid-20s. Ever since then, I paid cash for everything. My truck, my car, paid cash. The Bentley that you all know that I have, paid cash. I even saved up for 2 years to pay cash for it. I kept driving. I had a Porsche Panamera. I kept driving that until I had the cash for it. Can I be honest with you? The real flex isn't driving a luxury vehicle you can't afford. The real flex is owning a cash car and having no car payment. Oh my gosh, Anthony, but what about a tax write-off if I lease it? Rich people are leasing their cars. Okay, let's talk about it. Rich people are leasing their cars. Still a dumb thing, but they have dumb money. If you're worth $100 million and you throw away $350,000 on a car, okay. Still not a wise thing, but you are not in a financial position to throw away any kind of money. You're not in a financial position to buy a new car and throw away 20, 30%. That is one of the dumbest things you can do. And I wish I could go back to my 20-year-old self and say, boy, put that crap down. Go buy you a $5,000 beater with some good AC in it and some good gas mileage and drive that until the wheels fall off, literally. Drive what you could pay for in cash. Buy reliable, buy used, buy underdepreciated. New cars are going to lose 20 to 30% value in the first year. Don't do it. Because now what's happening is you threw away $15,000 that could have went towards your high yield savings. You threw away your investments that could have went into a mutual fund or index fund. You threw away your future. You threw it all away.